And obviously back to the Broncos game. Marvin Mims looked good. Everyone looked good. There's a continuation of the first video I made. This is probably like a 3-minute shorter video. And then obviously I'm going to tell you guys to recap of Monday night. The 2 Monday night games, but back to the Broncos game. It ended up in a Hail Mary, 35-33. A tip pass to the Johnson guy, and obviously it landed in his hand. So then they went to obviously they did a 2-point conversion. They were down. They were gifted one. And Son gets held. It's a PI. Obviously, that's a tough way. He can't catch that if he's getting held. But Broncos lost. Marvin Mims looked really good. Russ looked really good again. But tough loss for Denver, obviously, as they fall to 0-2, as them and the Chargers are really struggling out the gate. Next game we have of the 4 o'clock slate is Jets and Cowboys. That was a tough game for the Jets. Zach Wilson's back to being Zach Wilson. And, I mean, the Cowboys' defense looks really good. If you're going to talk about a game in which the Cowboys look really good, they look like one of the best teams in the league right now in the NFC. They could even be better than the Eagles and or the Niners. So the Cowboys are looking good right now. Obviously, as they've scored a lot of points against their opponents in the first 2 weeks of the season. They scored over like 70 in their first 2 games of the season. So their defense is really the big thing. The offense. CeeDee Lamb looks really good again. Top 10 receiver. I believe he's a top 10 receiver. So there you go there. But Jets lost 38-10. Cowboys are just that dominant. And it doesn't really surprise me that they lost by that much. Cowboys are just a much better team than they are. Then obviously, the last 4 o'clock game you had was actually Niners and Rams. I thought the Niners were going to win by a lot more than what they did. But the Rams played very good. Puka Nacua is a really good receiver. Obviously, he had another game. This is the first player since Allen Hurns to have 10 games over 140 yards in his first 2 games of the season. That's crazy. Puka Nacua is doing good. Tutu Atwell looks good. Stafford looks good again. They played very well, but the Niners just won the game. Pretty much the run game, the offense, the defense kind of held its part. The Rams defense really didn't do a whole lot. That's kind of why the Rams lost that game. So that was the final 2 in my recap of the Broncos game that I could not continue to get it because TikTok obviously goes up to 10 minutes and nothing longer. So I couldn't have ended it. But talked about Denver. Now we're going to move on to the Sunday Nighter. Patriots and Dolphins. The game was a lot closer. But I said Miami would win, and they did. Tua looked good. Tyreek Hill was shut down today, but still played well enough. Raheem Mostert was pretty much the story of the game. New England played great defensively. They had another tough loss. Obviously a lateral to their alignment hunt. Mike Gesicki throws a lateral, and they think they get it, but he didn't get over the line in time. He was short. But the Patriots played well in those 2 games. Now, obviously, the big news here is that the Patriots starting 0-2. The last time they did that was in 2001. And we remember that they won the Super Bowl that year, but it's not going to happen probably. But New England's 0-2 since 2001. It's a tough loss, But, I mean, if you're a Patriots fan, you're containing the Dolphins to only 24 points, and you held the Eagles only to 25. You should be content about how you played the first 2 weeks, even if you lost. There are tough losses, obviously, Boutte the last week with not getting his feet in bounds, and then obviously you had Mike Gesicki, lateral, and the lineman was short, which would have moved the game. But that was the first 2 games. These were my week 2 quick reactions of the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clocks slate of games, and then obviously the Sunday Nighter I recapped just now. I'm going to make more reactions. Obviously, I got the Monday night and the Tuesday night. Both Monday night games, Steelers and then Saints games. Obviously, Browns-Steelers I'll recap, and then the Saints-Panthers game. Then, obviously, I'll do my power rankings tomorrow, just telling you guys where I have guys going. Then my predictions on Wednesday, and then, obviously, the recap of the Thursday Nighter. But, and then, obviously, we'll talk about the Sunday games, my recaps again, and then Monday night. But thank you guys for watching. This is my week 2 reactions part 2 to the first one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.